What's up? Welcome back. I'm John Stark, MyMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic, and this is a second look at A Real Pain. Originally, I reviewed the movie without audio description because, oh my god, well, Disney debut as a portal is really inaccessible for blind people. I couldn't even log in without help, without sighted help. So to say that it didn't have audio description in screener form, it did not have audio description in screener form. So my original review of this was based on, and still without that, A Real Pain has been one of my favorite movies of the year. It's just nice to be able to solidify that and to say, yes, everything is validated, everything's correct. Seeing this movie a second time, this is a movie where I would see it a third time or a fourth time or fifth time. It's weird because it's like it has this sort of like an undercurrent of, you know, the Holocaust is ever present in the film, but it's not so it's not written in such a way where you're just like, you come out of this movie feeling numb, like you can't, you know, like I don't feel like I just saw Schindler's List, you know. um which makes it a more rewatchable experience, which makes it, I guess, the messaging, the continuation of what these two experienced and went through. Um, yeah, the heaviness is not there. Jesse Eisenberg wrote, directed, and starred, and did a fantastic job doing all three. I love the music here. I know it's not a score. I know it's all classical. You recognize some of the stuff, so that's one of the reasons why I've never been like, "Oh my god, original score." I'm kind of interested just to know in general, because I have a feeling, I was like, is he using Jewish composers? Did he think that far through? Like, is he, or, you know, like, are they all Polish? You know, like, what is because there are some great Polish composers. So, it would be great if he had actually put all that together. Or, like, it wouldn't be classical music of the period. This isn't like 1930s classical era music. So, or 1940s. Um, but yeah, the music is beautiful to listen to the whole time, and it works its way in a scene in which Karen ends up getting to play piano, and then they talk about how they both took piano lessons. Kieran is great. Yes, he's playing a version of himself, but so is Jesse Eisenberg. That's kind of what makes them both really good. Is it's perfect casting because it feels like the roles were written for them. Of course, Jesse is going to write the role for himself. You know, it's like Woody Allen, right? Like, Woody's characters are all written for him. He writes for himself when he acts in movies. And Jesse writes for himself when he acts in movies. He's not writing wildly different characters. He can get cast as them. You know, somebody looks at him and goes, this kid's going to make a good Lex Luthor. You're like, what? What do you see? Um, but yeah, so meanwhile, Kieran, I heard, had to be persuaded to take the role, and obviously, you know, good job because he's winning. He's hashtag winning, for having done this. So, Fox Searchlight put this out. It's got really nice audio description on it. It is kind of dialogue heavy, so the audio description isn't like verbose throughout everything. There are times where you're gonna be like, "Where are they? What's happening?" Um, but I did like it. It connected a lot of things for me together, especially like the train sequence, with them moving through the multiple carts. I didn't know like how long Jesse was looking for Karen originally, um, but that's well supported by audio description. There was a couple notes about their um, clothing that were in the audio description, so I actually knew kind of what these guys looked like. I mean, I used to be able to see, so I know what Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin look like as people, or at least younger versions of themselves back. Everybody's kind of trapped in time for me. Like, what's the last thing I remember? They're never going to get any older. Um, so, yeah, it brought everything together that way. A better depiction of, um, some of the statues, monuments and stuff that they go visit. I got an actual, like, it told me what like, especially like the first statue that they go to, sort of what that was like. Um, so yeah, it was nice. It was definitely a much better experience to have audio description. I would recommend it. And especially now that it's widely available on Hulu with audio description, I don't know why you wouldn't watch it with audio, without, I don't know. You'd have to try to watch it without audio description at this point. So don't. Just watch it with audio description. Um, that's my second look at Real Pain. I wanted to put a review out there for the world that is a fully fleshed, well-rounded, I'm absolutely sure, this film is getting an A from me. It's in my top 10 of the year. So, loved it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you guys on the other side.